Hey, I'm happy to share this moment with you, and I appreciate you committing to giving meditation a try. And I really want to encourage you to try it for at least 3 to 4 weeks. It might sound like a rather big task, but if you do it on a daily basis, chances are from then on, from after 3 or 4 weeks, you'll want to continue either way. Because by then you might start to sense the magic unfold, if you want to say it so extravagantly. So now, in case you haven't already, get into a comfortable position, preferably sitting upright. If you like, join me in taking 5 deep breaths with little pauses between in and exhaling. So here we are, on our way home to ourselves. We might call it a way, a path, or journey to the self, but really I think that we don't need to take one single step, so to speak. We don't find our center somewhere else. It's right here. We're just too identified with the mind and ego constructs it creates that we become ignorant to who we really are. We identify ourselves with certain groups of people, adopt their patterns of thinking and perhaps also, for example, dressing and talking. Culture and how we were raised in general play a big role, and it all has an impact on our outlook on the world. Painful experiences might also cause us to want to isolate us and build walls around ourselves so no one can hurt us. We basically live out roles we fall into in order to do well in society, you could say. Freeing ourselves from these mind patterns does take some dedication, but we learn a lot about ourselves pretty much right from the start of this journey. The best way to go about this is to observe. Whenever you feel a rather strong emotion related to, for example, anger, sadness, or a feeling of superiority, ask yourself, is this really me? At first, this might be difficult because these feelings tend to engulf us quite strongly. With practice, you're able to observe these emotions instead of getting lost in them. Also, such superficial feelings like when you feel, for example, really hot, or smart, or strong, they might feel pleasant, but observe these feelings. Oftentimes, they're very shallow and they derive their value from feeling superior to others who should admire and validate us. Do you really want that? Is that really you? Is that who and how you want to be? You see, meditation doesn't have to stop once you get back to your everyday life. The mission is to be present and true to yourself at all times, not just a while a day. Moments like these, however, tend to be the easiest to turn inward and become present. At the beginning of the meditation, it's typically hard not to get lost in thoughts if there is nothing to direct your awareness to. But here's me having talked to you. By calmly listening to me, you've been able to relax into the meditation, into the moment. And probably your mind hasn't drifted off that much. Let's now use this momentum to dive deeper into the immensity of this very moment. If you like, place your hands on your chest and feel what that feels like. Feel what that feels like for your hands, but also for your chest. To me, this posture has quite a comforting and emotional touch to it. Now, feel free to join me in taking 3 deep breaths into the chest with little pauses between in and exhaling. Feel your lungs in and deflate, and the air energize your whole being. You're aware of this moment now. You're right here, right now. For the rest of this meditation, I want to invite you to enjoy this moment. Perhaps you already see some of the bliss, some beauty in this very moment. I wish you all the best. Take care.